All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Christmas. Merry Christmas. All right, from my family to yours, man. Merry Christmas. Hope everybody got everything they wanted, and if you didn't, just remember you at least you have life. All right, don't complain. Uh, it's Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas. It's one of those days where you just stop and you thank everyone and you hug on your loved ones, you let everybody know you love them, you send out your Merry Christmases, and you tell people that you really appreciate them. And I want to tell you guys I really appreciate y'all, man. I started as just a guy who loved to talk about sports, and I'm growing, and I got my channel growing into a community of people that love sports with me. So, and you guys come here to hear me talk. So I appreciate it, man, from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Merry Christmas. All right, let's talk about it. The Brooklyn Nets versus the Boston Celtics. All right, let me get this out the way up front. I may be eating some crow this year. I ain't no way about it, but y'all know me. I'm man enough. I'm gonna come right here and take it. I'm gonna come here and take it like a man, because I said I wasn't that high on the Nets. I think they're a good team. I thought they gonna perform well, and I still hold this reservation. I say when adversity comes, that's what I think can crack their foundation. But so far, they've been making quick work out of people. And I know it's only 2 games in, but don't get it twisted. The Boston Celtics, I regard as a very good team. Jason Tatum is a superstar. If you ask me, Jason Tatum is a superstar. Jaylen Brown is a star. Just Marcus Smart is probably one of the best role players in the league. Just what he brings to the team. He is not just a person. He's a person that I don't think can ever lead that team. Marcus Smart is that guy he's the glue to that team. He kind of reminds you a lot of Draymond, but he's better overall. Just overall as a player, he's better. Now I'm not saying because Draymond defense is crazy, but overall, I think Marcus Smart better. But let me say this, man. The Nets made short work of them. Now, it was close for about 2 quarters. And then KD came out in the second half like, all right, enough of that. Let's get this done. Ladies and gentlemen, KD is back. And it's one thing you knew about Kevin Durant's game is his game wasn't going to miss that. The injury wasn't going to hurt him as it would for most people that require the lift, that require the jumping ability. He don't need that much. He's already 7 feet. So all he needs is a little hop, and he can see over you and get his shot off. And it's just as pure now as it was then. And now he's confident. And he's always been confident, but he's confident. He's seen it. Now it's early. Again, I don't want to jump to conclusions here. It's early. Whew. They look scary, man. The Brooklyn Nets look scary. It's like they can make light work of people. And then but they go to the bench and bring in LeVert, Dinwiddie, just a slew of other guys. And then you got to add DeAndre Jordan. No, he's not the DeAndre Jordan you've seen in the Clippers. He don't have to be. He's DeAndre Jordan that could play his role and still give you great defense, and still can throw a lob up and get it, as he showed tonight. Well, today. Now the Boston Celtics are a great team, man. Like I don't want nobody to think I don't believe they're a great. I think they're a great team. I think they're emerging. Let's not forget they was what a game away from the going to the finals last year, and now they was without Kemba Walker tonight. Now that's very important to throw out there too. They was without Kemba Walker tonight, but overall the net made them look real pedestrian today, and you could just see the energy. Listen, let's be honest. No one questioned Kyrie on the court. No one questioned Kyrie, and we darn sure don't question KD on the court. That's never going to be an issue. You're never going to... If you hear someone question their own court ability, then you should stop listening to that person talk basketball. Now, what you do question is the off the court, especially with Kyrie, can start to affect on the court. You've never heard someone go, man, Kyrie ain't balling. Man, Kyrie can't play. You never heard that. You hear, yo, he it's not working with this guy, or it's not working with that guy. What is he talking about? The earth's not flat, you know. Why the media black? It's always the extra stuff, and that's the one thing that makes you be like, I don't know. But when you look at this team made a heck of a run to try to get into the rotation. I mean, into the play-in for the in the bubble. You know, they had to play in. Let's not act like the Brooklyn Nets didn't make a heck of a run trying to get in that thing, and they didn't have KD and Kyrie. So now you bring these two, and they seem to be going. And this is something. And I'm not calling nobody out. No, you get what I'm going with this. But it seemed like they're making that extra effort to please their teammates. And what I mean by that is when you see them walk off the court, right? It's not a couple fives, go sit down. It's let me go clap everybody hand. Hey, what's up? Hey, you got hey in the back. Hey, high five. Hey, you over there. I don't even know you came with us. High five. That type of stuff is that's building the team. That you gotta give them that, man. And I don't know how. Now this is on the surface because remember last year, Kyrie in the comments was really apparently rubbed some of the Nets wrong. Don't know, that all seem to be water on the bridge, especially right now. And again, everything look good when you winning. All right, everything look good when you winning. Now it can get different when you start to be a little turmoil and things fall off. But they are red hot right now. They look almost unbeatable. Again, only 2 games in. But I will say, man, when you see a team like the Nets, right? You're like, all right, are they good or what's going on here? Okay, they beat the Warriors. Well, everybody gonna beat the Warriors this year. Then you come out, you say, the Celtics is a good team. Let's see how they act. They blow them out, and then you say, okay. But then you start to see the camaraderie between each other. You know, the camaraderie between the two. And then you want to see, one of the big thing is LeVert was the man for Brooklyn last year. He's now coming off the bench. That's a heck of a person to come off a bench. Like I think he's I don't want to put that star on him yet, but he's a heck of a player that quietly go about his business, get his point, do his thing, and move on. So the Nets, and then you see, I wanted to see the interaction between the teammates, and it seemed to be there. They seemed to be on one accord, and they seemed to be playing with each other, loving each other. You could tell by when Kyrie hit a shot and the bench go crazy, you know. And it seemed like a lot of teams, not all teams do that. But this is one of the teams that you see they all are into each other, and that was one of the hurdles they had to jump over. Now the only test that can really get in their way is them, and we'll see how they handle any adversity. But as of right now, as the season kickoff, the Nets look almost unstoppable, and KD is back, man. Let's not get it twisted. KD is KD, and he's back. All right. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, man, you guys be great.